have the radio sign connected to it. There'd be a computer in here tracking it. Okay, there'd be a signal coming from it. There's a battery inside the radio sign. And there's a 10-second countdown, and we let it go. But we have to be careful to take into account the wind direction. Which way is the wind blowing? Kind of coming this way. So let's go over to this side of the building before we let this sucker go. So come on, let's go rub it again. Does anybody have a second hand on there? Does anybody have a watch or a stopwatch feature? Okay. So what we're going to do, give them a 5-second countdown, go right to the edge of the building. So normally we'd have the radio sound in one hand, the balloon in another, and at 0 the thing goes. You don't let the balloon touch that, it'll probably pop. So let's give them a 5-second countdown, and then let's assume it rises at 3 meters a second. And let's figure out how high that cloud base is, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So now you can watch the wind direction. Right now it's been kind of partially shielded by the building. If it should change direction suddenly, what's that an indication of?
Wind shear.
Change in wind direction, which can be called another fancy term?
Wind shear.
Wind shear. Okay. So right now doesn't seem to be a lot of directional shear. There's another kind of wind shear called wind speed shear. Looks like the winds are blowing pretty strongly because that sucker's going pretty straight out toward the northeast. That's northeast. So what's the wind direction? If it's moving toward the northeast,
Southwest.
General wind direction is out of the southwest. That's how we report wind directions. And it continues to rise at about 3 meters a second as it gets blown with the wind. Now it seems to be starting to turn a little bit more to the right. That means the winds are becoming more westerly as it gets higher up in the atmosphere. And that could go through several cycles. Used to be, before radio sondes, they put candles on these. And they'd light up the balloon, and you could follow the balloon into the sky, and you'd track it, and you'd use trigonometry. Anybody doing trig in math?